So I've done my topic on the naked classroom, and having never heard of a naked classroom before, I had expected a classroom with no posters and no words on the walls and things. And I don't like the way some of that looks sometimes. It gets too busy for me. So I'm like, yes, someone who gets me. No posters. I get it. But that wasn't it. No. So then a Google search told me that the naked classroom was about a news article dealing with a 49-year-old teacher who took off her clothes in the classroom. That's not it either. So don't Google the naked classroom, guys. Don't Google it. I've done that for you, so you don't have to. No, the naked classroom is a component of teaching naked, which is a philosophy by Jose Antonio Bowen. That book right there in the corner here. That's his book, and that's the only reason why my PowerPoint is green, to match that book. Alright. Dr. Jose Antonio Bowen. This is the man behind the Teaching Naked philosophy. And the important thing to note here is that the naked classroom by itself is not a philosophy. It is a component of the Teaching Naked philosophy. And it is defined, specifically the naked classroom is defined as a classroom in which technology has been removed in such a way as to deliver content outside of the classroom while spending in-class time on active learning, discussion, activities, demonstrations, cooperation, and taking advantage of the face-to-face student-faculty interaction to stimulate significant learning. So, Jose Antonio Bowen is the president of Goucher College in Baltimore. And because I have the luxury of being able to find him speaking, here's an interview in which he can explain to you exactly what his teaching naked system is. The interviewer is as confused as I was, and I'm sure many of you are right now.
Both of your books share the title Teaching Naked. What does that mean?
Well, it's a metaphor, so don't take it literally. We don't take our clothes off. But it refers to the idea that the value in this day, with all of the technology, the value of having students in a classroom is the naked faculty-student interaction. It's about relationships. It's about having conversations, trying to change minds. And the best place for technology is not a PowerPoint presentation in the classroom. It's out of the classroom, connecting with students, sending people a video or something to watch. And the idea is to prepare students. Even online exams is something I talk about. I give an exam before every class. Before every class, there's a quick little exam, because I have this technology that allows me to say, hey, before you come to class, have you done the reading? Here are 5 or 6 questions. What did you find suspicious about this article? What didn't you like? What was your favorite quote from chapter 4? What best exemplified the character we're going to talk about? I get a little information about students, but I also get them to be accountable for having done the homework. Then when they come into class, they're more prepared to do work.
So students these days are almost born with a touchscreen device in their hands, right? It's how they spend all their time. It's how they live. Is that not the best way for them to learn?
There's an interesting paradox there. So on the one hand, the first book was primarily about our relationship to knowledge, and it's changed. So in the old days, when you and I went to college, if you wanted to know something, you went to the encyclopedia. Right? And I didn't have one at home growing up, so you had to go to the library. And when you went to college, there were more of them. So on the one hand, that's a relatively reliable source. Right? There are no cat videos, there are no jokes.
Alright, he goes on to say that smart means something different today than it meant in the past. Before, the word referred to who knew the most. Now it means who can apply what they know more so than simply knowing things. All right.
Both.
Whoops. So technology is still used for teaching in this philosophy, but it's not used during class time. Class time is for discussions, debates, arguments in which the information that was learned using online sources or maybe not, that's applied, where you get to deal with people and what you know all together in the room. So these two pictures are his examples of naked classroom. As you can see, there's a TV screen over here, and some place where a computer would have been had there been one or something. So the idea is not that you need to remodel every classroom, but that it's just not used. These are from his own slideshow from his TED Talk that I watched, and well, the idea is they care. Well, he asked Dr. Bowen himself. He asked employers what they care the most about. What the responses he was getting were they cared about how people interact with each other and how they interact with the information they know. What's least important to them is knowing the information. That's easy enough, according to this philosophy. The information isn't the hard part. The application of the information is the harder part. So this is designed more for a college than a K through 12 teaching environment. But the conclusion is technology is not bad. It should be used. It's just that in the class time, the interactions among people, that's the key element. That's where you get the opportunities you don't get online so much. Now we come to the assignment portion to see if you understood what I was saying and if I made it clear enough. Maybe I didn't. That was a interesting philosophy. So, your mission, should you choose to accept it, come up with one activity to be done online or with some kind of technology as a homework assignment. Incorporate that assignment into your class the next day without the use of technology. I give an example here at the bottom. The assignment can be as simple as telling my band class to find 2 specific pieces on YouTube and listen to them at home. The next day we would have a compare and contrast discussion over those 2 pieces. So it doesn't need to be a big ordeal. It's just, can you take what you know about the naked classroom and do a little bit of it yourself. The idea, do technology-based assignments on your own time before the classroom. Come to the classroom, we have a discussion about it. Alright, thank you for watching my rambling video. Look forward to hearing about your topics. Thank you.